Hey guys, welcome back to 5,000 Miles where we do reactions and reviews. My name's John, I'm over in Philadelphia.
And I'm Vince, and I'm 5,000 miles away on Maui.
And here we are as we continue our journey through Season 9 of Rick and Morty. We're going to be here today reacting to the video, pausing it, guessing the tag, sharing Easter eggs, and discussing the episode. So I'm very excited about all that. I don't know, Vince, what do we got? How you feeling today? What's the new episode all about?
I'm feeling very excited because right now on IMDb, this episode is getting like a 9.1 currently, which is the highest rated episode of the season so far. So I think we're really in for a treat. The name of the episode is Mortgully, the Last Rickforest.
Yeah.
So as a fellow Zennial, I know that you have to be a big Ferngully fan, right?
Yo, I'm low-key a Ferngully nut. I'm that guy. I'm age-appropriate. I loved Ferngully. Freaking Robin Williams and Batty.
Yo, the name is Patrick. The logic is erratic. Potato in a jacket. Toys in the attic.
Man, I loved it. So, I mean...
Ferngully is such a great movie. It's also responsible for giving an entire generation of guys like sexual proclivity for pixie chicks.
Yeah, the little fairy. I remember having kind of a crush on her as a kid as well. But it also
And, like little elf ears too. Come on.
Right. Yeah, that was the precursor to me having an obsession with Arwen, probably. This came first, but like... So, all right.
All right.
Ferngully aside.
Stoked. And I think this is also the episode in the trailer we saw of like a tree with a face in it. It kind of looked like the Deku tree from Zelda.
The Zelda
So
thing.
I think this is the episode that has the Deku tree. All right. So you ready to dive in?
Yes, sir.
Season 9, episode 7.
This is no ordinary stuff, Morty. This sap is primo.
Locusts come to harvest my bounty.
Hey, giant ancient tree guy.
So he's an ancient tree.
We're not locusts, just a couple adventurers.
And his sap is a drug.
A little bit like an ent.
You will be reformed.
Oh, no. They barked up the wrong tree, Vince. Look at this. This is like the tree of life, dude.
Yeah, Morty, not ideal, but I promise you the sap will be worth it.
He's like
I
a
had
single
the
cell-
craziest night on this stuff a few weeks
Single
ago.
cell organism.
He's like an amoeba or something.
He got
Yo,
turned.
That's
I'm
so
Amoeba
fucking
Rick.
cool, dude. A couple of amoebas? And what did he say? The sap's worth it. I had it a couple weeks ago. Like, this is cool. Like, the fact that we're
he said
amoebas
he
doesn't
had-
matter.
He said he had like a crazy night on the sap. So he's like, it's going to be worth it.
To the point where he's not upset with the fact that they have now been devolved down to, like, the simplest form of life. He's like, that's
I like
worth
how
it.
Rick takes everything in stride.
How do we get our old bodies back?
Well, that's the wrong question, but it's the one all new cellmates ask.
Cellmates. Cellmates.
Ain't in this place.
Sounds like Ice-T,
Yes, sir.
dude.
Many folks have tried to raid
Yeah.
this planet. It ended up down here. Give me your cytoplasm, you never.
Give me your cytoplasm.
This is
Okay.
crazy.
What?
Huh, guess if you die, you start over.
Meanwhile, their cores are still blue and yellow, right? They're still
Yeah.
blue and yellow.
Prison rules, Morty. Get to the top of the food chain or you're someone's
Prison
dinner.
rules. They got confronted by the same guy that just ate them.
Called him a spawn camping piece of shit.
We'll just evolve our way out. First step is fins.
Oh, wow, dude. Wow. Meanwhile, where are they? Just like under the tree in this whole little world that goes on under the tree?
Toughen up, Morty.
Yeah.
The primordial soup was just the beginning. The reincarnation field must be contained within the warden's root lattice. If we escape to the surface, we escape the cycle.
Okay.
Nation field. Wow. This is high concept, Vince. I love it.
Use your lungs.
You're a lungfish. Use your lungs.
What, did he just drown in himself?
so that they can
they can
respawn
respawn?
together. And then they have to like
Sorry,
re-evolve
you know how much
together.
willpower it takes to drown yourself?
Ooh, what do you want to try next?
They keep, dude, this is hilarious. Dude. And they keep trying a different route.
And really quick to get
Of
to.
evolution,
Birds
this
are
is
basically
great.
small dinosaurs. Oh shit! He can get us down here too. All right, pretty obvious we gotta climb a tech tree to climb the actual tree.
That little
And we do
walking
that
montage is
with-
sort of like a Lion King reference, right?
Supple, grippy
That's a good
When
pickup.
Simba's walking and doing like the
Yeah, the Hakuna Matata thing. Yeah, where they just kind of like grow up as they sway.
yeah.
Hey, kill those monkeys slightly different than us.
They started it! Domination through technology, Morty! We're going apex!
This stick is your god!
We're going
He's
apex.
got a thing. I mean, using tools
I'll
is
find you when I
pretty
find
much
you!
the best way to get ahead.
Oh no,
Guess he really did bail on me.
Billy.
You can't fight the cycle, son. You gotta submit to it. Serve nature.
Yo, this is fucking awesome.
I was a pod person. Looking for planets to conquer.
I was helping my grandpa get sap. I assume it makes energy or gets you high. I don't know.
So like
That's
this,
the end of
Morty's learning to get in touch with
On to the
nature.
next one. Every cycle evolves us closer to parole.
On to the next one. On to the next one.
The wolves have been
Rick.
incorporated, sir. I'll accept for that one.
Of course, Rick would end up being in charge.
You know what?
More
He-
fermented berry mash.
He's
Right
like a
away, sir.
baboon.
It's time to climb this
He's
fucker.
drinking fermented berry mash. Even as a evolved monkey, he's still an alcoholic.
Of course.
I kind of feel like I'm
Observation
being punished for my loyalty. but-
Lead by example, gorilla number 3.
Whoa.
I guess he's not acid proof.
Next!
Rick couldn't care less.
You know what? Fine.
He's got
If
a
we can't
flying
break out,
machine.
we break him!
This is a legit
Okay.
challenge for Rick. I love this. Look what he's having to come up with to try and beat this down. Thwart it again,
I like
Vince.
this tree is actually like a pretty good nemesis for Rick.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I like
saying.
this.
He's having fun too.
Very rarely do we see anybody give Rick like a run for his money.
Yeah, seriously.
And we shit in the ocean.
Ocean needs shitting.
And we shit in the soil while eating shit out of the soil.
You're pretty hung up on the shit part of it, aren't you?
The circle of poo, Vince.
So I'm the leg of a leopard and the wings of the hen. That's the cycle of food.
This guy eats his own shit.
Glenn, this is a court order. It says you can't eat shit anymore.
All right, Jerry, when you're right, you're right.
Just feels like we're going in circles.
Well, that's what a healthy ecosystem is.
A reformed prisoner is someone who doesn't want to leave the prison?
See? You get it.
I think I'm maybe gonna brave the rest of this life alone.
We'll be eating shit.
This is like that game Spore. Did you ever play that?
No.
It's basically a game that's like based on evolution. Oh, so now he's a plant.
So he's like a vegetation now?
He's going the plant route.
Just like, can you imagine coming up with all these ideas, man? Look how creative this is. Look how creative. We're gonna poopy poop again?
Oh, he's spreading.
Oh, wow.
Look, he's becoming like a whole forest.
You'd think maybe if he becomes a mushroom or something, right? With the underground fungus system, maybe he could
Oh,
stand
yeah.
against the tree.
Look at all the monkeys dying, trying to climb the tree.
Yeah.
The goal is to be a plant like you. Whoa, so many nutrients in the soil up here.
The life cycles of the guilty provide nourishment.
Oh,
Of the guilty.
I live up here now?
Oh, this is my spot. Now you know how cool it is to be a tree.
Oh.
Boing!
What a dick.
The Deku tree in Zelda is a nice tree.
Yeah, this tree's a dick.
Yeah.
All the Morty forest died.
Thumbs.
Morty! I saw everything, buddy. You beat the system, then the system beat back.
He's evil, Rick. He's feeding off the cycle of death. We're all just mulch.
Oh, my little poobah.
No more death now. That's what feeds the tree.
I'm back.
So yeah, they probably were
We
doing a
got
Lion King thing,
another
right?
another Lion King reference. That's great.
The warden seems wise and tree, which means we can starve him out. We'll all live peacefully in a contained system.
I don't know. You've spent 1 million lifetimes being dogs and fish. It won't kill you to spend 1 lifetime on this.
So what you're really trying to say is...
Oh, this was a mistake.
Welcome to me!
Combined with Morty's plant-based living, we should all age pretty gracefully.
Hey, morning.
Shitting hard or hardly shitting?
So this is cool. They're learning to live passively
Right.
as pacifists, and now they're no longer providing nourishment for the tree. Oh, they're learning to love.
34 bruschettas all day.
Yes, chef. Nice little bear reference.
Sustainable homestead living here, Vince.
Congratulations!
Like,
Hyena 3
he's
and sheep,
officiating
you
a
may
wedding.
now... Okay, already doing it. Hot.
They did it.
What's happening down there?
Tag.
Oh, you little are gonna get it now! Get bent.
Are they setting them up and drop? Oh, this is like House of the Dragon, Vince. They got the dragon on the line. They got to pull him in.
It's working! Get with the animals!
Birds, don't snakes always eat your eggs?
Don't fall for that.
No! I'm dying! Plants!
Yeah, they did it.
We all just gotta believe.
Yeah, we all just gotta close our eyes.
They're just.
Further away.
Oh, my leaf became a hand. It's working.
Hope that happens to me.
After all that high concept stuff, we
magical.
needed a dumb joke, dude.
Yeah!
All right, they're back.
What's that? Biology? I think I know a thing or two about that. Nope.
Oh, did you see that? It was John Hodgman and
Uh,
Justin Long.
Oh, Justin Long. No shit. Very cool. Well, Vince, we have reached that point of the week where we like to pause the episode before the tag. And Vince and I are going to play a little game called
Guess the tag.
Guess the Tag.
Ba-ba-ba.
We'll see if we can figure out what this subject matter is going to be. And I got to be honest with you, I got a really good guess.
So there's not really too much out there that didn't get resolved.
You wanna hear
I would
mine?
say it's either something with them partying and on the sap,
Correct. That's what it is. They're going to be doing the sap, dude. Gotta.
or the other thing would be something with like Hyena 3 and like them like following up on the relationship or like the marriage of Hyena 3 and the what was it, an antelope that he married
Right. Whatever it was, those little kind of
or whatever.
So my guess is absolutely them on the sap.
All right, so just for the sake of it, I'll guess that it's following up on the Hyena 3 and their marriage, how their
Okay.
marriage is going.
All right, let's see it.
Excuse
Space
us.
Diner.
Dude,
That was totally Hyena number 3.
guess people got out, huh?
That is not how I pictured him looking.
Do you know who I think I just saw?
Was it the old man and boy who saved us from prison but also left us trapped in our animal bodies?
You always fucking step on my stories!
All right, congrats,
All right.
dude. Good job.
All right.
Good job.
Very rarely do we guess different tags for Guess the Tag.
Well, you kind of guessed the same thing as me as well, and then opted for the correct one.
Yeah.
You know, I guess we've seen them do like collect seal crystals and different substances that they've gotten in the past. So like, who really gives a shit what that sap does?
Or
Unless-
Kalax, as they call it.
Kalax, right? If they could,
Yeah.
if they could maybe have that sap do something that's specific and interesting, then cool. But if it's just another drug that they get high on, I guess it's not that interesting. And the fact that we saw like, not the personification, but the alienification of those creatures into their actual form. That was pretty cool to see that animation wise, to be like, oh, that's what they really look like.
Do you think that was their original form before they got to the tree?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so do you think like after, I mean, there's obviously no way of knowing this, but like my mind canon, it's sort of like after they all die from their from whatever shape that they were in, then they go back to their original bodies.
Correct.
Now that the tree is dead.
Now that the tree, now that they have a way out and all that yellow life isn't being blocked by the tree eating all the nutrients and kind of blocking the way out.
Or do you think like or do you think everybody sort of like just re-evolved back into their original forms and then just escaped? No, because I think the evolution matrix had something to do with the tree.
Yeah.
Right?
So I think they just go back to their old people, because we saw Rick and Morty
once they die. Because if they went back to their original form immediately when the tree died, it would have all happened at the same time for them, right?
Once they died, they all had to kill themselves to get back into their original body.
And then of course Rick and Morty have a shortcut using science.
Of course. I thought.
And speaking of shortcuts using science, I thought this was a really great little departure from form that we've seen in the last couple episodes, where some of our very minor criticisms, because obviously I never criticize Rick and Morty. It's one of the best shows out there.
Yeah, unless it really fucking deserves it, which it almost never does.
Yeah. The very minor criticism would have been that they were relying a little bit too heavily on like fight sequences in this season, and we didn't see any of that. And then so some of the fan base was also being a little bit critical of the fact that like Rick has so much tech that he's pretty much immortal, and you know sometimes like his tech can be a little bit of a Deus Ex Machina. You know,
agreed. It's just too much. Where you're like, okay, then no matter what happens, something's gonna pop out of his ass and save him.
Right, and it's obviously something that's needed because obviously Rick is not going to die, but it's nice to have stakes sometimes. You know, when Rick can never be killed, then the show doesn't have any stakes when there's any action. And this was really cool to see that like Rick couldn't just, you know, have a screwdriver come out of his eye or like a laser come out of his eye and blow up the tree. You know, he had to actually,
he had to really
use science to kind of like start from scratch and try to figure out a way to defeat the tree. Sort of like when they went down into the Teenyverse, and he had to like build everything from scratch.
Every time that he really has to dig in to get him out of a situation.
Yeah,
it's great. You know, like think about that. Maybe that's one of the things that's so great about Pickle Rick.
Like Pickle Rick.
When he first finds himself as a pickle, he's like, shit, I may have fucked myself on this one. And you're like, okay, how is he going to get out of this?
He almost died in the driveway by dehydrating in the sun.
This is
the
superhero equivalent of dying on the toilet or whatever he says.
Yeah,
he's gonna get cooked in the heat.
Scientist.
Yeah. Dude, I loved that episode.
What a great episode to think about.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. This one raised a question for me that we probably could look up, and we'll see. Maybe we can look it up and get the answer. Of all the adventures that they go on, when they go into a dimension that they're there for a significant amount of time, for example, the Teenyverse one, right? They were there for a long time. There's different examples of when they go and then they're there for a long time. Was this has got to be one of the episodes where they spent the most amount of time. Think about how many fucking years they had to have been there for all those evolutions to take place.
But at the same time, when they came back at the end, Summer was just like, "Oh, where have you guys been? Like, Summer
where have you guys
hasn't
been all
aged
day
or
right.
whatever."
So the question is not how long were they gone based on Earth time. The question is, what adventure did they go on? Forget about how much time it then played out in reality. The time that they were there. They were there for so many fucking years. I'll tell you the one that comes to mind to me right away is the second Roy episode where they're and Morty split into a billion different ones, right? They're there forever before they come back. They're there for
even
like
the first Roy episode too, because I mean he lived a whole life.
A whole fucking life, right? So those are the ones where they're probably there the longest, but this was a whole life. Think about how old he was as an
It was multiple
ape.
lives.
Multiple lives, and that ape, when it finally committed, was like an old ape.
Yeah.
So the amount of time that
so
they
there
spent
was
there has to rival any episode. I wonder which adventure was the longest. That's a great fucking question. What adventure was the longest? Because this one's up there.
Another answer as far as the two Beths go, because remember was it Bethic Twinstinct when Space Beth and Beth have an affair?
Mm-hmm.
And they go inside the holodeck and they live like their entire lives in the holodeck. And it was a reference to that Black Mirror episode, San Junipero.
Right.
Because I think Rick even comes in at the end and is like, Jesus, did you guys do a whole San Junipero?
Yeah, exactly.
So we know that the two Beths have lived an entire lifetime.
Lived an entire life, right? And then, of course, Jerry and Rick slide into an eternity, into an epoch. So there's a lot of good examples of fucking.
It sounds like you and the word epoch have a lot of catching up to do there, John.
So I don't know. It's a cool thought, though. It's a cool thought when we get an adventure that they spend a lot of time in.
How long was Morty in where he goes into the door, the Mr. Nimbus episode where he goes into the door to get the wine?
That world goes on forever, right? But Morty's only ever in there for. That's more of a time dilation.
Yeah, only for
thing,
a couple
right?
seconds. Yeah.
Where the time that's in that universe is flying by, but Morty's not there all that long. But that's a good example. You know what I mean? The little distinctions surrounding all that stuff is cool.
Yeah, so I mean, the episode where they go into the Teenyverse. I mean, we know that Morty was in there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in there for a while. Oh, and we know that Jessica got stuck.
She's a time god.
She's a time god now. Yeah. So Jessica has probably existed the most time out of anybody.
I know, right? Seriously, that's crazy to think about.
And then we have the neighbors that were stuck in. Remember the neighbor sent Rick the message when he goes back into the simulation.
The old guy,
and he's like, I can't die. You know,
he's like, whatever, don't care. Yes, that one too, where he accidentally left him there to just fucking live.
Yeah. So those people were trapped in some sort of time dilation state as well.
You know.
So man, what a really, really cool idea for an episode, and really adventurous to try something like that.
The last question I got for you, and again, it's kind of tough off the top of your head. Examples of respawning, because here we go.
I would also say that same episode where they keep respawning from the tanks.
Correct.
Right. And then are you talking about the Vat of Acid episode?
The Vat of Acid episode is a perfect example of respawning.
Looks like I'll be eating ass flambe.
Remember the one where Morty's in war and they're like, we're gonna win because we've got Morty. The Matrix one from last year. The first episode of last year.
So
he just
season
dies,
8,
respawns.
episode 1.
Die, respawn. So that's an example of a respawn there. So listen, that's a bit of a sloppy answer, but if you've watched this far into the video, respawning and the reoccurrence of respawning throughout Rick and Morty, another cool thing that showed up here that jumped out to me.
The general consensus among the fan base this season has been nothing but praise across the board. So
count me amongst them, Vince. Count me amongst them.
You can't make everybody happy, but this season has done a lot of that heavy lifting.
You can't please all the people all the time. And last night, all those people were at my show.
We're going to be reacting to every episode this season, so we got 3 more. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because that helps us out a lot. And until next time, that's the way the news goes.
Wubba lubba dub dub!
Lick, lick, lick my balls!
Praying for a clip show next week, Vince. Praying for a clip show.